How's it going, guys? Hopefully you can hear me. This is the second time I've made this video since the first one you couldn't hear anything. So as you can see, hopefully you can hear me with the traffic. As you can see, the Geo is on the trailer, or the candy corn car is on the trailer, and it will be going to the Bay County Fair October 26th Derby. It was a pain in the butt. There's a lot that I had to deal with this car, and yeah, I mean the back end, I had video of me kind of playing with this and doing it. I don't do that a whole lot in this channel, me actually working on the cars and you seeing it. If you really want to see that, I'll post it, and if nobody comments, then I'm not gonna post it. But I don't know, it didn't turn out that well. I'd have to kind of splice a bunch of videos together, but definitely has clearance on this side now. Because this was on the ground. There's a piece of frame that was on the ground. This was all up into the tire. It's pushed up now. It's probably still going to go down, but technically that frame is straight, which is common on the driver's side. This side looks a lot different. This side's all pushed in. This was way on the ground. I cut a big chunk of the frame off, probably, well, from like here to the tire, it was probably about 8 inches, 10 inches. So the back is now ready to go. I'm not going to use it in the Derby at all. I mean, the first hit that we kind of go off and do, I'm going to try to back up quickly and then kind of go forward so I don't get hit in the ass end. Because I don't know if it's going to plow or not, but we'll find out. And if you remember, the main problem I had with this car was the strut and the steering. Well, that is fixed. It took forever to figure out how to do it. I got a strut from my local junkyard. I don't remember if I told you about it or not. It was off of a Geo Metro. I don't remember what year. Those that run these, or the Toyota Corollas, those do not work in these cars. Luckily, Gary at my junkyard was nice enough and he actually gave me my money back, because I looked for 2 hours at least over there trying to find one throughout his whole yard and could not find one for that car. So luckily he gave my money back, and I looked out back, tried to find something that I had to make something work. Nothing worked. I'm like, well, what the hell, let's try a Cavalier strut. So that's what's in this. Somehow a Cavalier strut fit in this. And if you look at the height, it's really not much different, surprisingly. I think it's a little bit higher. I don't know about clearance wise. There's the strut on that one. You got probably 1.5 inches. And then this side, no, it's about the same, really. So I guess that worked. I had to re-drill it out in the strut tower. So there's a bunch of spaces within it too. I basically just made it work. If y'all also notice, there's no radiator in this car. And there's no looped lines in this car. Why? Well, when we were straightening out this frame, as you might have seen from the straightening the frame video, the chain slipped, grabbed the pulley on the water pump, and ripped it out of the block. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if that's too close for you guys, but there you go. It's basically into the block, right where the motor or the water pump is. So pulled the pulley right off. I had a hell of a time trying to get this strut in here. Turns out I pulled this frame out too far, technically, and this strut could not come back any further. Now there is enough room after beating it back. I got it in, it's tight, it ain't moving, and it's probably going to get smashed in again, but I don't plan on getting hit too much in the wheels until I can't move, because I'm going forward the entire time during this Derby, and I'm going to take myself out. Nobody else is. I'm going to this time. This car has failed me twice. once getting stuck and once with that strut getting laid over. And I'm taking this car out, and it's going to be kamikaze run because of that water pump breaking. It connected in with all the other belts, and I'm not spending another damn dime on this car. So I pulled all the belts off. We're not running no alternator, no water pump, no power steering, nothing. This car is just gonna go out in a blade's freaking glory, and I'm gonna destroy it. Now, I've been looking at the weather. I haven't looked at it as of right now. The weather is gonna be a little chilly, not bad during like the racing portion of it. Normally the derbies are the last ones, of course. And this car will probably be one of the very last derbies. And it's supposed to be like 40-50% chance of rain, up to like a half an inch of rain. That's gonna suck because this is a good tire. You know, almost brand new. I think it was a brand new tire. I'm not allowed to groove them, which sucks. And this tire's not horrible either, but it's not as good. I mean, it's not horrible, but I can't groove them. And I kind of want to talk to the guys maybe and see. I'm going to talk to the promoter, even though it's at just a county fair, and see what he says. I'm going to highly doubt that he's going to be able to let me do it, but if I can, I'll be out here with a light till 3 in the morning finishing grooving them. Because today is Thursday. I actually have to go to work Friday, which sucks. It's not normal for me. I normally work 410s, but I'm going into work Friday, coming home, and I don't have time. I got little things to do with the girlfriend, so anyways, another thing I found out with this after pulling it all apart, that lower control arm is actually bent. As you can see, this one right here is straight, right where the ball joint is, kinda anyway. This one seems a heck of a lot more bent over, right where the lower control arm meets the spindle. So I think that's another reason why. I know this frame is shifting over, which I don't care. Or the subframe is, or whatever. So, as you see, it's on the charge right now. I'm going to keep charging this battery, because that's all I'm going to use. I thought about trying to sneak a double battery in there, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I gotta get air in the tires. I'll probably do that the day of. And as you see, it's strapped down to my new trailer, so I'm excited to get that working and actually use it. But yes, this car will be oh, I don't know if I told you about that. I also had issues with this thing running. I found the bad gas line, which, if you can see the little hose right there, that's where the gas line was broke when they lifted it on the trailer the last time. And this wasn't running for crap. I remember I smelled old gas, so I tried, well, maybe I'll just dump a little bit in here. The filler neck is so rotted, it leaked everywhere. I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this car. I was so pissed off. I'm like, I'm just gonna scrap it. I'm not even gonna race it or derby it. Well, I took a day off, kind of cooled off, and this was also the same time with the strut being the wrong one too. So I took a day or so to cool off. I kind of came back to the car, looked at it. I'm like, it's just too straight to not smash it up again. So, just looking around at it, just staring at it like everybody does. And I forgot, this is technically a Toyota. Open this cover. Here's your fuel pump wiring, and there's your fuel pump right there. Unhook the fuel lines, pull the pump out after pulling all the bolts out. Yes, this had horribly smelling bad gas. I had owned this car for 3 years from a buddy of mine, and it had the original gas in it because I barely used it in both the derbies, and I really didn't putz it around much around home. Got all the gas sucked out of it, threw new gas in it, put the bolts back on, and this fired right up. I'm not going to get in it because it's a stick, and I don't feel like climbing in here right now for really no reason. Plus the battery's probably dead still because I accidentally left the key on. But Anyway, so this car is ready. It runs good actually. That's another reason why I didn't want to just let this car go to scrap, because it actually runs really well. And my plan, like I said, is I'm going forward the entire time. It might only last 3 minutes, but if I can get past, I think, 4 minutes, it's the record for this stupid car. And I'm going to floor it the whole time, maybe shift gears, because this is a stick and it's easier to shift them. Oh yeah, I actually pulled this fender over and bolted that back on because it was way over here. But yeah, this car is going to go out. And if there's a trophy for a Mad Dog, that's what I'm shooting for. I don't know if this county fair is going to do that again or not, but I want somebody to look at this car, or at least my friends out there, to watch and go, damn, you're going out there and getting that. I'm like, well, that's exactly what I want to do. And this car better not drive on this freaking trailer. I'm going to be pissed if it does, because I want this car to be lifted on here and sat on here and be done. And if this car somehow gets stuck again, something stupid happens, and it looks just about like this after the Derby, if it still runs and moves and I fix the little mini issue, it's going out back, and that green car, the nasty green car out back, is going to meet this car. I'll take some buddies out that's been wanting to drive it around, and the girlfriend, like, go smash the shit out of that car. I don't care. This car will not see the track again after the Bay County Demo Derby this year. So I need to get this car out. I don't have any new cars coming or nothing, but you never know. I don't plan on it. I'm trying to kind of slow down with this stuff and try to get more into the circle track again. Well, to start off in the circle track. But as of tomorrow, I am buying something new that will help me out with all the Derby cars and all these other things that I do around here with cars. No, it's not a trailer. I already got one. No, it's not a vehicle. I have enough of those, obviously. So, stay tuned. The Derby, I'm going to try to get video of the Derby outside. It's something I normally don't do, so I'm going to try to get a friend of mine or somebody to video outside and actually show, me smashing people up or me getting hit. So I'm going to try to do that. Definitely going to be running the in-car. I got the mount in there kind of fixed enough to where it should work. And there are going to be videos of this coming up soon, and videos of the new toy that I'm buying tomorrow. And we'll see what happens. This should be a lot of fun, and I'm excited. Finally smash it up. I hope I don't freeze my butt off like I've had the past 2 years, but that's probably just going to happen, and it's going to deal with it. But if you're in Michigan and central Michigan area and want to come out to the Bay County Fair, or if you want to derby it or race it, come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I guess, yeah, just pay attention. This channel is probably going to slow down again since I don't have any derby stuff, but I always play with the cars, so stay tuned, and can't wait to see what the videos are going to look like and me smashing the heck out of this thing.